was supposed to be the trip of a lifetime. For 18-year-old Natalee Holloway, graduating from high school meant freedom, celebration, and a chance to enjoy one last adventure with friends before college began. A tropical paradise, sunny beaches, and late-night parties. What could possibly go wrong? But what began as a dream vacation in Aruba would end in one of the most haunting mysteries of our time. A disappearance that shocked the world and left a family searching for answers for nearly 2 decades. This is the story of Natalee Holloway. Watch till end. Natalee Holloway grew up in Mountain Brook, Alabama. She was known for her bright personality, her intelligence, and her kindness. Friends described her as someone who lit up every room she walked into. She had recently graduated from Mountain Brook High School with honors and had plans to attend the University of Alabama on a full scholarship. Life looked bright, her future full of promise. Before starting this new chapter, Natalee joined her classmates on a highly anticipated graduation trip to Aruba, a Caribbean island, famous for its beaches and nightlife. On May 26, 2005, Natalee and 124 other students flew to Aruba accompanied by 7 chaperones. The island seemed like paradise, turquoise waters, soft sand, and endless parties. For many students, this was their first taste of independence. The chaperones admitted later that they gave the students freedom, as long as everyone checked in from time to time. Natalee enjoyed herself, going out with friends, exploring the island, and soaking in the atmosphere of a once-in-a-lifetime vacation. On the night of May 29th, Natalee and her friends decided to spend their final evening at a popular nightclub called Carlos and Charlie's. It was a lively place filled with tourists, music, and energy. There Natalee was seen with a tall, young Dutch man named Joran van der Sloot, a 17-year-old living in Aruba, along with his 2 brothers, Deepak and Satish Kalpo. Witnesses recalled that Natalee appeared to leave the club around 1:30 a.m. with Joran and the Kalpo brothers. This was the last confirmed time anyone saw her alive. The next morning, when it was time for the students to gather for their flight back to the United States, Natalee was missing. Her friends were immediately alarmed. They checked her hotel room, but her suitcase, passport, and personal belongings were still there, untouched. It was as though she had vanished into thin air. Overnight, panic spread quickly, and soon the Holloway family was informed that their daughter had not made it back. Natalee's parents flew to Aruba almost immediately, desperate to find her. Local police launched an investigation and quickly focused on Joran van der Sloot and the Kalpo brothers, the last known people to be with Natalee. The 3 were arrested, questioned, and released multiple times due to lack of evidence. Joran gave conflicting statements. At first, he said he dropped Natalee at her hotel. Later he claimed he left her alone on the beach. Each version of his story contradicted the last, making investigators suspicious. The disappearance of an American teenager in a foreign country sparked an international media frenzy. Television networks followed every development. Reporters flooded Aruba, and Natalee's name became known across the world. Her parents, Beth and Dave Holloway, appeared on countless shows, pleading for answers and begging for their daughter's safe return. The pressure on Aruban authorities was immense, but still, no trace of Natalee was ever found. Over the years, Joran van der Sloot continued to taunt the Holloway family and the public with lies and half-truths. At one point he admitted, on hidden camera, that Natalee had collapsed and died accidentally, and that he had disposed of her body. Later he retracted the statement, claiming it was a lie. In another instance, he told someone he had sold her into human trafficking. Each time investigators thought they were close to Solving the case, Joran changed his story. The Kalpoe brothers also faced suspicion, but no concrete evidence tied them to Natalee's disappearance. Despite endless setbacks, Natalee's parents never gave up. Her mother Beth traveled back and forth to Aruba, chasing every lead no matter how small. Private investigators were hired. Search teams combed the beaches, divers scoured the waters, but Natalee remained missing. With each passing year, hope grew dimmer, yet the family's determination remained strong. The story of Joran van der Sloot took an even darker turn in 2010. On the 5-year anniversary of Natalee's disappearance, he murdered another young woman, Stephanie Flores, in Peru. This shocking crime confirmed to many what they had long suspected, that Joran was a dangerous predator. He was later convicted and sentenced to prison in Peru. For Natalee's family, this was another devastating blow. The man they believed held the answers to their daughter's fate was now behind bars for killing someone else, but still refused to tell the truth about what happened in Aruba. Natalee Holloway's disappearance remains one of the most infamous unsolved mysteries of the 21st century. Her case highlighted flaws in international investigations, raised questions about justice in foreign jurisdictions, and showed the devastating impact of unsolved crime on families. To this day, no remains have been found, and no one has been officially charged with her death. In 2012, Natalee was officially declared legally dead, but for her family, closure remains elusive. A young woman went on a trip to celebrate the beginning of her adult life, and instead, her story became a global tragedy. For nearly 2 decades, the question has remained the same. What really happened to Natalee Holloway on that final night? In Aruba? Was she a victim of human trafficking? Did she die by accident? Or is the truth still buried with the secrets of those who last saw her? The disappearance of Natalee Holloway continues to haunt the world. But what do you think really happened that night? Share your theories in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe for more true crime stories where we explore the world's most chilling unsolved mysteries.